A recap of my trip I took with Tony in 2018. Me and Tony left out on March 5th. I had planned on 30 days to make it to California to see my little brother in Fresno. I rode a giant Yukon. He rode a Trek 820. We both used the 38cc lock and load friction drive kits from Bikeberry. We planned on using the Southern Tier bike route taken from photos off of maps online. I made a list of the towns along the way and used Google Maps to give directions to the next town on the map. We left the shop and rode 15 miles to my house as a test ride. We stayed the night at my house and left on the big adventure in the morning. Tony made it 420 miles to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Unfortunately, his trip was cut short by breakdowns. The spring to his clutch and then the bell to the clutch gave out just a few hundred miles before Lake Charles. So with a sad heart, he called his sister and had her come pick him up in the bike from Lake Charles. Left out from my brother's house as a solo adventure for the next 20 days. I stuck with stealth camping along the way. Made good miles some days and not so good miles the other days. I ran low on water a lot in the desert, especially of West Texas. Ended up bumping into a fellow YouTuber, Patrick Bushcraft, and rode through El Paso with him and camped that night. I fixed the clutch by using a spring I found on the ground the road provides, traveling on I-10. I made it through Las Cruces, New Mexico, and over the Rio Grande, climbed the mountain with the big Roadrunner statue, and then it happened. The bell to the clutch snapped, ending my trip. I ended up shipping the bike back with FedEx and climbed on a bus and headed for Florida. After 29 days and 1,400 miles, it was the coolest trip I ever took and promised to be back in 2020.